the first thing I have to show you is my book. Now this, scoot a little bit closer because I want you to be able to really see these pictures. Because have you ever looked at a book and you looked at a picture and then there was a hidden picture in the picture?
Really?
What? Have you ever done that before?
Oh, actually, yeah.
Have you? Yes.
I saw one hidden.
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you ever gone outside and you looked at the clouds and all of a sudden you looked at that cloud and you said, oh, that looks like a pig is running and he's gonna go jump in that swimming pool. But really it was just a cloud. Have you ever seen that before?
No.
Shapes in the clouds, they're so fun. You know what, when you leave from school today, if it's still not raining and there's clouds in the sky, I want you to go just spend a minute and just go look at those clouds and see if you can find something funny. Sometimes you find a puppy dog up there. Sometimes you find a dragon up there. No telling what you might find up there.
I found Pikachu up
Wait.
there.
Hang on.
A waves of like clouds. I want to see that.
Maybe after this you'll see something different when you look up.
I saw a battle against a dragon in the clouds.
Yes, all these kind of things.
I saw Sonic in the clouds.
Sonic in the clouds. So this book is called, this is written in cursive. Look at what this is called. This is called noticing. Do you know what that word noticing means? When you notice something, that means you see something that maybe you didn't see before.
I noticed that
Like
calculator.
you notice that calculator that he's using, huh? But did you notice that it is white and gray and it has a little bit of maroon on it? Did you notice that?
And he just took it away.
He just took it away from you. So I'm going to read this book now, and some of these pictures, they have very special hidden pictures.
Miss Simon, you're
So
being
I
pressed
want you to lose your eyeballs. Are you ready? You ready, Jermaine?
Yes.
Okay, this is my very favorite book. And I have to take my glasses off to see because that's what happens when you get old. Okay, you ready? Now, this book is about a little girl who is just your age, okay? And she meets somebody who is older than that.
9 or 8.
You're in third grade, aren't you? You third grade? Okay, so that's how old she is. It's
She's
a
8 years
beautiful
old.
day, isn't it? It seemed as if someone was talking to me. It's okay, I guess, I replied. Just okay? A woman who was sitting nearby responded. Well, we have the birds and we have the trees in the sky and we have the questions and we have the what ifs and the why nots. I'd say this is indeed an exceptional day to be alive. Don't you think? Well, you say so, I shrugged. Seemed like just an ordinary day to me. Now, what do you notice about what that lady's doing right here?
She looks like she's painting.
She does, doesn't she? She does look like she's painting. Let's see if we are right in our guess. Are you a painter? I asked. I like to think of myself as more of a noticer, really, she answered. I just try to make things from what I see. It's my way of appreciating them and honoring them. As I looked at her canvas, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. How could someone create something so amazing, I wondered. She was definitely a painter. Okay, now look at her painting. What do you see?
A dragon.
You see a dragon. But what is she looking at?
The
A
clouds.
cloud.
She's
looking at the dragon.
Yes.
The
Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen anything
And
like
that's
that
the
before?
face of the dragon.
You see the face of a dragon up there? But really, what is it? It's just a cloud.
Yeah.
But she is seeing all kinds of amazing things. She looked over at me and she said, when you look up, what do you see?
The clouds.
Clouds. I said, you see clouds? That's all? Just clouds? The painter asked, astonished. I think so, I said, uncertain, as I scanned the sky. Why? What do you see? So much. What do you think you see in these clouds?
Horses.
Horses?
Yeah.
I thought they were just clouds.
They're
You saw horses? Oh my goodness. This is what the painter says. It's like this whole sky is tempting me to be amazed. I see wild horses running free. I see upside down castles. What? Oh, maybe, huh? I don't know. I see whales flying like songbirds. I see a dragon breathing fire. But not only that, I'm filled with butterflies of excitement. It feels like an adventure is unfolding and I don't want to miss any of it. I stared up. I wanted to see what it was that she saw. And this is what she said. You see a dragon? The more you pause and allow for the extraordinary, the more you'll find it. What else do you see? What do you see? What do you see? You see a fish, yes.
Oh, yeah, fish.
A fish in the clouds.
And some houses.
You see a dolphin. You see some houses?
It looks like some
I
trees.
see some
Looks like some
sharks.
trees up there and some sharks. All those things just from that cloud. Now this is what she said.
A bear.
It often depends on what it is that we're looking for. Take this mountain, for instance. You see a bear?
Yeah, the mountain looks like a bear.
It does. She gestured toward the horizon. A climber, now
It
you were
looks like a
thinking in
koala.
terms of climbing. She said a climber might see, a great challenge. A scientist might see the movement of an ancient glacier. Someone else might notice the cool breeze traveling from its snowy peaks. Though we may all look at the same thing, we don't always see it in the same way. It's true for mountains, and it's true for people. So that's a mountain, but what did you say you saw?
Bear.
I
see
bear.
Because you can see the head right here.
Yeah, and a rabbit. Whoa. When we look at others, we may see their faces, we may see their clothes, but we're only seeing a little tiny part of who they really are. We often don't notice the most important things about them, like their capacity for love and what they hope for and what they dream of or who they can become. We often miss the most beautiful parts of them. I wondered what I wasn't noticing. I wondered what I was missing. Oh, now I'm going to show you a picture. And I want you to tell me what you feel when you see this picture. Are you ready? Because the painter asked the little girl a question. She said, "What do you see in you?" Now look at the little girl. How does she feel about herself?
Sad.
Have you ever felt like that before? Have you ever sat like that before? Where you're just like, yeah. So you know what this little girl is feeling. She looked down at her hands and her clothes and she looked at her shoes. Her shoes were a size too big. I'm just a kid. I'm just like any other kid, I suppose. But you're not like anyone else. In fact, there's not another person exactly like you anywhere, the painter encouraged. And the amazing thing is there never has been and there never will be again. I'm not sure there's anything special about me at all. Watch what happens. Are you ready for this? What changed? Are the colors different?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, look at these hands right here. Those are the painter's hands. Now, this is what the painter is doing. Have you ever talked to somebody because you wanted them to understand what you were saying and you were like, wait, you don't know what I'm talking about? Have you ever done that with your hands like that? And you did like this a whole bunch? Now, that's what the painter's doing because she wants the little girl to understand. Listen to this. This is what she says. Oh, but everything is special about you. There really isn't a single thing about you that isn't, he's fine, that isn't extraordinary. You're rare. You're a combination of what was and the bright possibility of what can be. Now, as the painter was telling that girl all of those incredible words, look at what's happening to the girl. Is she changing her mind about the way she's feeling?
Yes.
Yes, because those words meant something very special to her. And you know what she said? So is everyone else. Everybody needs to shine. Everybody needs to be seen. Everybody wants to know they matter and that there's a place for them and that they're needed. Sure, some people hide their brilliance, but the light is in there. It's always flickering, and it's a beautiful thing when we can reflect it back to them. Look at this, Jermaine. I always look forward to my visits with the painter. I had to admit, as much as I couldn't wait to see them,
The trees look like a
they
map.
do look like a map. I couldn't wait to see what she saw. But one time when I went, her eyes were closed. Hang on a second. Can you see with your eyes closed? Try it.
No.
Close your eyes. Look.
I could.
Okay, now try this. Open your eyes. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me with your eyeballs open. Okay, are you ready? When you close your eyes, I want you to listen. And let's see what we can hear. Ready? Close your eyes. What do you hear?
The rain outside.
Okay, what else?
Clapping.
Yeah, what else?
Air blowing.
Yeah, you hear the air blowing. Now open your eyes. Do you really pay attention to all those things when your eyes are open? Really, you don't, because there's so many other things to look around and to see, huh? So that's what there's a picture hidden here. Can you find it?
Yes.
What is it?
Oh, that's a deer.
Oh!
It's a deer.
It looks like a deer. So if I turn it this way, do you see the deer?
Yes.
But really, it's just a shadow, huh?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
There's leaves.
Oh
Leaves
my-
fall down.
The leaves fell down and they made the shape of a deer.
No, it's a shadow.
What in the world? So
Wow,
she
when you
invited
have
the
it
little
over,
girl.
and
Do you
it's
see it?
I don't see it.
Because sometimes, you know what? when you close your eyes and when you
I see
really
a
take
frog.
time,
I see a cat.
I see a face.
you see a
I
face.
see a cat.
You see this face? Is
I
that
see a
what you
horse.
You see a horse?
I see a cat.
You
No.
see a cat? Oh,
I
there's a
see
horse.
this face.
You see that face right there. So look at the little
I see
girl.
that face.
She's closing her eyes and
That
she's
is her. I see her
imagining
face. Yes.
all the things that she sees that she didn't pay attention to before.
I see
She
rabbit
didn't
and a
notice
snake.
before. You saw a snake?
And a rabbit.
This is what the painter said. One of the best things you can be is interested.
I see a
said the
dragon.
painter. Yeah. Whenever you're
Yeah.
interested, you're curious. And whenever you're curious, you discover amazing things about yourself and about the world. Now, I want to ask you something. You guys have been in here together all year, right? You know each other? You know each other's names?
Look at that. This is my first year.
Is this your first year? But you've been in here with everybody for about a year? This whole school year you've been here? No, just a
This is
little
my
bit?
first year.
It's your first year to be in here? Okay, so I'm gonna hold up some words.
Oh.
Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get your finger like this. This is a pointing finger.
No.
Okay, Jermaine, let me see your pointing finger. Where is it? Right there, right there, right there. You got your pointing finger? Now, whenever I call out a word, I want you to look at your friends in here and I want you to see, who have you noticed this in? Are you ready? We're gonna try this. Who have you noticed in this room that's been kind? Who has been kind? Oh, did you know your friends thought that you had been kind? They noticed that about you. What about this? Oh, okay. Let's see. What about, oh, here's a good one. Brave. Who's brave in here? Are you brave? I saw your face light up. You feel like you're brave, huh? Yeah, and you feel like you're brave too, huh? Yes, you are brave. Okay, what about this? Who in this room has been a friend? Look at all these people. Oh, look, I see people. I see people. You have too, Jermaine. Okay, what about this one? This is a really tough one. Who has been a peacemaker? Do you know what that means? Jermaine, good job, dude. Do you know what a peacemaker is? A peacemaker is someone who, whenever somebody's having an argument, that person can go in there and help them make peace and help everything calm down. That's a big deal. Is that what you do? Do you do that?
No.
No.
Miss Simon.
Does Miss Simon do that? You can definitely point to Miss Simon. Okay, what about this? Who in this room is important to others? Everybody in this room is important to others. You got it right there. Everybody. Okay, what about this? Yes, you are important. Okay, this is a tricky one. Who's a problem solver? Maybe when something comes up and you don't know really how to do it, you don't give up, you don't quit. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good. I bet you do too. Huh? Okay, let's try this one. Let's see. Oh, what about this? Who have you noticed that's a good artist? Okay. Whoa! And you're a good artist? Do you know what? I can't wait to see what you do today because we're going to have some pretty amazing things, you good artist, you. And you're a good artist? Okay, what about this one?
I'm a good artist too.
They did. The friend behind you told me to do.
They
Carson,
say,
you Carson?
they say that my artwork is impressive.
It's impressive.
That's
That's
almost
impressive.
art.
Yours is very good. Your friend behind you was pointing to you and you didn't get to see. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, try this one. Are you ready? Who is an amazing person in this room? Everybody is an amazing person in this room. Okay, what about this one? Who's happy? I hope everybody in this room is happy. You happy over there? You happy back there, Mr. Carson? Okay, what about this? Okay, this one is so tricky. Even when you don't win, who is a good sport? That means they don't throw a fit. Is everybody they're a good sport? Like even when you don't win, you give a high five to your friend who won? You do that? That's hard to do, huh? That's hard to do. Okay, what about who's strong? Everybody's strong, huh, in this room. What about this one? Who is creative? Yeah, look, they're pointing to you.
No, I'm creative.
We can have more than one friend in here who's creative, can't we? Yes. Oh, this is a big word that starts with a V. Who knows what that word is?
Valuable.
Valuable.
Everybody's valuable.
Good job, you got it, Jermaine. Everybody is valuable. Okay, try this one. Who makes you smile when you walk into this room? Oh, Miss Simon, that's awesome. Makes you smile. Okay, this is another big word. Who knows what that word is?
Appreciated.
Yes, who is appreciated? You know what that means? That means you appreciate that person.
Everyone.
You are so excited to see that person walk in the door.
Everyone.
Everybody is appreciated.
Miss Simon.
And Miss Simon is appreciated. Okay, who's a leader? Who do you know you can go to?
Miss Simon.
You got, look at these fingers everywhere. You got a room full of great kiddos. Now, this is a really cool thing. Now, was that somebody talking to us?
It's an announcement.
Oh, announcement.